they go to the base, right? Wasn't that kind of an implied promise to you? Well, I was providing health care back in the 70s in the Navy. I was in the Navy for 6 years. And I saw this coming, and I said, well, that's not going to be a reason for me to stay in the Navy, because I know it's not going to be there when I get out. So, I think you're protected on that. But I will tell you this, and I think that they're making the right decision on this. Going forward, the retirement programs, the pension programs, and even the insurance benefit programs for those entering into the military in the near future are probably going to be much less than what they are today. But at least you're not joining with a promise or a commitment to one thing and then getting something else. But on the other hand, I love the idea of the volunteer army. I think our service members are the best quality they've ever been. And it's because that we attract them with the bonuses and the pay that they deserve. And I think we need to keep doing that. Remember, I told you I believe in market forces. If you want good soldiers, sailor and airmen, you got to pay for them. You're going to get what you pay for. And by golly, and it's interesting, even though the spending's gone down, the quality of the equipment and the people who serve us has gone up. And as a result, we're getting a lot more bang for our buck if you look at it from that perspective. All right, I'm going to take one more question and then I'm going to wrap up.
I got a 30-second one.
All right, real quick, and I'll come back.
I want to piggyback on the TRICARE
Sure.
stuff. You know, I know the service chiefs, they submitted their budget.
Right.
And on that TRICARE fees increase, I don't have a problem, you know, they probably do me. But what I do have a problem with is after FY16 where they submitted, it's based on healthcare inflation costs. Why not, what I want you to support is based on the COLA increase. And I'd like you to—
We'll take a look at that. I really hadn't thought through it at that level. One of the things that we're moving away, one of the problems we have right now is targeting reimbursement, for instance, for Medicare. We have these artificial targets, but we never meet those targets because we don't do anything that makes us meet those targets. And so then we have what you may have heard as the doc fix for the sustained growth rate. It's just an accounting nightmare, and it's just playing games with the books, and it just doesn't work. So we need to come up with real solutions, real answers, things that really make sense.
So do you support his theory of increasing TRICARE fees based on, or you?
Well, it should be based on a reasonable nominal inflationary rate, and what that is, I just haven't studied.
That's not the healthcare. You're not talking about the healthcare inflation.
No, I'm talking about, as far as I know, TRICARE is still one of the few things that are excluded from the DoD healthcare program of all levels. Is still excluded from Obamacare. So that's something that just comes right out of our committee and it goes to defense appropriations.
My question is HR 3813, Ross from Florida. There's a part in there, like I work with Postal Service, bureaucracy and all that, and I know retirement programs have to change because you know people are living longer and all that. I don't have a problem with that. I think it needs to change. I've got less than 9 years to retire. One of the things they want to take out, you know, I don't know how familiar you are with it, is supplemental Social Security. They want to eliminate that in that bill after 2012. Well, somebody like me, like you said, we've joined, we work, we geared our life towards that, now they want to take it away. What's your stance on 3813?
I have to study that. I just don't.
But I tried to get through on your town hall last week, and I asked the guy, and he said,
this is one of those things we need to
"This is you I
research.
talked to."
So Doug or John.
Yeah, they said right now it's put on hold, but y'all may vote on it next week when you go back.
Yeah, it's something I'm just going to have to
And
study.
he's not happy about what he's doing, but you know, with Social Security, maybe things need to change, but you know, don't change the game for people that have 5, 6, 7, 8 years to retire.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah,
That's fine. I just wanted to see how you do it.
Real quickly.
Oh, well, I came all tanked up to go over the GPO and the WEP because I'm a retired school teacher. And I had worked 20 years in a
I don't have a
system.
solution.
Yeah,
I don't have
and
one.
they knocked me down to
I know.
2/3 of my social security.
I wish I could solve this.
Oh,
I get
wow.
complaints all the time.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately something I don't have a solution for.
Well, there's been bills for 20 years trying to repeal it.
It's so expensive that under current circumstances, nobody's willing to pay.
Yeah.
Well, folks, lively discussion, and we'll get you that.
I'm not familiar with it.
we'll get, she's talking about the step down and, what is it, the school teachers?
It's the government pension offset and windfill elimination provision,
Yeah.
which stops me as a school teacher having retired from
It's,
Bossier
it's
School.
mainly Louisiana school teachers.
Yeah.
If you're not a school teacher.
Yeah, no, if it's a school teacher, a fireman, or a policeman,
Right.
we
Well,
all
folks,
get.
this has been great. I love a lot of the discussions. I love it. Thank you so much. And, we don't have anything else to drop there. And we'll get that Medicare Part D, sir, that you were talking about.
I always worried about some folks.
I'm not convinced in a sense, but it's just part of some of those things that we having 3 different types of products in the and that's why we're going to kind of unify the F-35 is going to be just by all the services. It makes a lot of oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, all right. Good. Thank you.
I'm on vacation. And I brought the legislature, so I, do you think they're gonna get something done to help the post office out, or I can push the bill to? I think it's right, the service cost. All right, I mean, we got it.
It's not in my committee.
Oh, yeah.
Not in my.
And it's not on,
See, it goes to show you, these are the kind of things that should explain.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but you know, the prices starts off. So, no, they're pretty much the same.
Some of what we want, I would say, get rid of it, right, some short end, but just because there's here south, this one, you've got to
You know, the post office is gonna have changes. And, you know, find the areas that you can make yeah, we need to stop. We need to stop telling you how to vote. Well, it's one of those things where if you raise it too high, then people aren't gonna do it. But it's not really a problem, because that's the way the market is. You know, when you, for instance, if I'm selling hamburgers, if I charge too much, nobody gonna come buy my hamburgers. We're following it, but I'm not in it.
Okay, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, okay, I know you. Hold on.
I didn't do a great job, but you've been on top of your town hall. I'm trying to get through last time.
Oh, okay.
I think those are good things, we had some time to sit there.
Right. Oh, yeah, it's a really good exchange.
I appreciate it. We had a good lively debate. We got several
Yeah,
times.
we always get everybody's perspective.
We're all here.